Growing up, I did a lot of making fun of Christian music. It was like I had a vendetta that was like, Christian music is freaking terrible. I'm going to change it. Like, I am the answer. I know it sounds like super proud, but it's totally true. I was like, musically, Christian music's terrible, especially music that's played in a church. And now there's people that are actually making really cool Christian music, whatever that, like, you know, when we did Sin, which was like our first like live, I was like, all right, I did it. Now what? like, I stuck it to Christian music. What do I do now? And I think that that's actually when I had to find my voice, really come to the world and say, all right, this is me, this is my voice. I'm not just trying to make something better than somebody else. Like, this is what I'm about.
If this is living, then I am finally finding out life's misleading.
Kings Kaleidoscope is just, it's hard to even say it's a band because we are really the most different people that you could ever get in a room. To me, as like producer Chad, who gets to have all his friends come over and play music, it just feels like a little miracle friendship band that is not cool and like not like trendy. We just are a bunch of music nerds that are buddies, and I'm just grateful for all the, you know, that all my friends still want to play music with me. This is a concept record, like a heavily themed record. I spend a lot of energy and time and resources trying to feel safe. The crazy thing about that is letting go and accepting the fact that life is scary and that danger is real is when you actually can release a whole lot of stress that, you know, like I put myself through basically. I'm just still all about writing really honest, personal songs that come right up against the gospel. And that is what this album is about. Yeah, so that took a lot to handwrite these. I had hand cramps. And we had to decide which photo to go where. But I think the Red Sea in the middle was definitely the right choice. Just, it matched the vibe. Probably didn't catch this, but there's a little guy right here. And he's on this path, this journey from this dark, cold world into this enchanted world. Dust is so interesting because, yeah, all the lyrics are like, everything's gonna just vanish and God, you're all I really have. But that's like really cool news because we don't have to worry about anything. I'm always tempted to maximize all of my experiences or the things I have. I don't want to just get a nice guitar. I want to get the best guitar. I don't want to just go to like an average restaurant. I got to go to the best rated one on Yelp. I don't want to travel this random city that nobody cares about. I want to go to, you know, Paris. And all of that is just like building a really selfish kingdom of experiences and trying to maximize my existence. And it's really dumb because it has nothing to do with my eternal soul, which, you know, if at my funeral, I don't want people to say, yeah, Chad, he went to Paris. Like, he had a really nice guitar. I want people to talk about my character. If somebody could ever say to me like, Chad was a caring, gracious person. I mean, like, come on. That is amazing. But none of that is where so much of my energy tends to go naturally.
Just to earth and ash to
A prayer is, it is complete dissonance with feeling the truth of the gospel. It's not feeling it at all. It's being terrified. I think it's impossible to accept the reality of death, really, without knowing and believing and having faith that God loves us and forgives us and will care for us. At least it is for me. I felt completely creatively blocked every time I tried to touch the song. I still can barely listen to it without just bawling my eyes out, because it's the deepest two sides of my heart on this side of heaven. Like, it's my deepest fear, and it's God's deepest truth and love for me. Because it feels like it's just a song that I received, it's something that I needed to share. And so that's why it's on the record, even though it's like definitely a very heavy song compared to everything else that's going on. Beyond Control is about letting go of chasing our own safety in a dangerous world, always hashing out how I'm feeling versus what God is saying through the gospel, that God is with us and there's also plenty of beauty and mystery to be had. I think that's really, really helpful to people and really encouraging, and I just think that's really like what I'm here to do.